Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day, y'all. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, share, support. Hey, let's get straight to it, man. You know what? The last few days, they got Little Supreme. He connected with Dame Dash. And even right now, what Dame Dash talking about? He's talking about bringing the Supreme Team series, bringing it to life. And not only that, he talking about helping them to promote the Supreme Truth. That is all good. Because at times everybody needs somebody. Nobody can't do it alone. You don't have no such thing as a one-man team. Michael Jordan didn't win, like I say, 6 championships by himself. So when you sit back and you look at it, you need a damn team. So now that they trying to put together a team, they got to put together the right team to make sure they connect the dot. Because just because you got Dame Dash and you got Little Supreme, and no disrespect to Little Supreme, you wasn't there where a lot of that stuff was going on. So a lot of that stuff, you don't really have no clear insight. They're gonna have to go back to the old crew. You know what I'm saying? Period. The old crew. You know, people that was there, people that ate shit and sleep the Supreme Team. So once again, the biggest thing, as we saw Dame giving him a Rockefeller chain, but that's not the key. The biggest thing, as Herb Gotti say, are they going to be able to connect the dot like 50 did with the hook in the club? So if they can't do that, guess what? It's going to be another ABC special. So I want y'all to listen to them, and I'll be back.
When we first heard In the Club, the Wankster record, it was a snazzy tune, but, it was not. We were so heavy making these big.
Look, God, he's so cool. Look at this
we
shit.
We were so heavy making big ass records. It was like, yeah, it's a snazzy tune, but who cares, right? And then we was all in my office, Worldwide Plaza. Rule was in the office. We was in there having a good time. And here comes Flex at 7 o'clock. I got the new. So he said, all right, let's listen. Let's listen to it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, oh God, fucking Dre, right? So boom. So then, but wait a minute, you're bringing it back. So I'm like, all right, the beat is fucking nuts. He may have one, but let's see if he connected the dots lyrically. He may have not connected the dots lyrically. I'm like,
this is it.
I turned to Rule and everyone in the office, and I said, yo, buckle up. We have a major
The Rockefeller spirit will never die. And to be honest, I've never ever bought a Rockefeller chain in my life. They were always made to take off my neck and give to an artist when they completed an album or they did something that I respected. And, for you're part of the family now. And again, all of the chains have been distributed, but I was able to hold this one as a placeholder, And this was the one that was like, this is the next level one. It's spinning, you got the Touré diamonds in it and all that.
Wow, man.
So I want you to, this is a placeholder.
Wow, you gotta put it on me, man.
No. When Rockefeller, you put it on yourself.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
And
that's crazy.
And
that's crazy.
This is a placeholder. As soon as
but things have happened, and now I think it's the right time. I thank you for putting me on the FaceTime with Prince earlier, and I liked exactly everything he was talking about. So this announcement, I'm gonna let you make the announcement, and because no one trusts my announcements these days, right?
Yeah.
So you make the announcement, your narrative, and the doc, everything. Let's get it.
And this is not a green screen either. We're really here in real time right now too. This is our view, as Dane would say. This is our view right now.
Is this the backyard or no? Pause.
This is the backyard.
We walked right through the house and went right here, right?
Yeah. So the announcement in September is Mr. Dash is doing the Supreme Team series, and it's coming out soon, man. Stay tuned, baby.
What about the doc?
Oh yeah, can't forget about the Supreme Truth. The Supreme Truth also will be coming out with Mr. Dash himself, man.
So it'll definitely be on America New internationally. If I buy a television network, if Revolt acts right, it could potentially be on Revolt. But I have other partners as well on the linear side but American News is definitely going to put that out. Pause. And what's great about the story is it takes place simultaneously with the period of time that Paid in Full takes place. It's just the Queen's perspective. This is, I have my Paid in Full. You guys have yours.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to do. So, again, I couldn't tell any more stories about people I didn't know personally, that I didn't see, that I got to know they were good people.
Yeah.
And my experience was great, and I feel like this is the cream of the crop of Queens. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the upper echelon. They can't get no more thorough than this story. And I think it's going to be interesting how this all rolls out, the narrative of the story. But do understand that my job is to show you how to be the boss. If I can help his son, I always will. And your father's story was a story I always wanted to tell, but I would never disrespect Irv. That's I'm not from Queens.
Yeah.
Okay, look. Now, what both parties don't understand is this. Even you can come up with a plan. If you don't got no realistic game plan, come on, help me to help you. So right now is, guess what? In order, if they ain't able to get the right connection, the right people involved or whatever, guess what they all have to do? Everybody gonna have to check their bootleg attitude out the door. Everybody got to check that arrogant or I'm a boss. Y'all got to check all that SHIT at the door. Because once again, a lot of times when you coming around, you trying to put together a project. And then not only that, when you dealing with some professional people in that industry, they not going for who you think you are or what you supposed to be or I'm the boss. No, man. It's about business. And it's about putting all that BS to the side and work on that common goal and getting that project taken care of. You know what? Connecting the dot. When In the Club got made, you had what? Dr. Dre. You had what? Eminem. You had what? My man, Iovine, Jimmy Iovine. All of them came together. So you know what 50 had to do? 50 had to lay back. Because once again, these guys was the professional. These guys was the it at the time. And what he had to do, he had to take a back seat, despite it was his song. But by him taking a back seat, guess what happened? He was able to connect the damn dots. And that's what all these guys that's involved, they got to check their personality and their bootleg attitude at the door. And you know what? Then, and only then, they can probably work together and connect the dot. But you got to have the right people involved. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. I am the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. If I can change, anybody can change.